Conversation for this week's topic. You see my dog? That's Jax, German Shepherd cross Chow, I believe. I think he's a king German Shepherd because he's so fucking big. Behind me is one of my sons, Chipmunk, over there. See him? That one? That's it. The other one here, look. Come this way. That's my oldest one. 6'3". Anyway, enough of that. And do you like the Aladdin's Cave effect? Yeah? I got this from India. The car, that is. For £300. Anyway, I want to talk about MVQs, CSCS cards, and you know the white card, the blue card, the black card. My argument is this. My argument is this, is why do you need them to work on sites? I can understand if you've been an apprentice and you're new to the game. I can understand that, and you need to be identified as a beginner or someone. But if you've been in the trade for more than 15 years, why do you need one when you've got experience? It should be grandfather's rights entitlement, but we're not entitled to that anymore. It's all about paying £1,200 for an MVQ or £800 for a gold card. That's what I was told the other day when I had an interesting phone call from someone based in Manchester, which I'm very wary of these people because there's so many scammers nowadays, scam people out of thousands of pounds for something that you're not going to even receive. But anyway, he called me and he said, do you have a gold card? I said, no. Do you have a white card for a labouring operative? No. So what do you have? CSCS card is all I got. Or CSCS health and safety. That's all I have, which is what I'd done a year ago. I've only got 2 years left, but I never followed through getting the card. I didn't really want to pay the £200-300 for it. It's a waste of money, I think. I get people say, well, you should get one to get on sites. Why should I? Why should I pay £800 for a bit of plastic to show the site manager that I am a managing director, or I am a foreman, or I am a senior plasterer or labourer or whatever? I am this type of person. What happened to word of mouth, handshake, and honesty? I go in and I say, yeah, you got 10 sites, I'd like to give them a quote, I'd like to give you a tender, a price for the sites. Do you have MVQ? No. Do you have a CSCS card? No. Do you have anything? No, but I do have over 15 years of experience. What would you rather have? 15, 20, 30 plus year experience? Or would you have someone that has very little experience but has all the qualifications? Anyone can really plaster over plasterboard. It is easy, Once you get the hang of it and you sort of got the gist of it, day in, day out, doing it for about a year, you can plaster over plasterboard. But it's dealing with old houses, old buildings, old walls, what creates the problems for you. That's where experience come in. Site work is what? Boarding, MF, fixing MF and then boarding it, dry lining, skimming, mailing, K-rendering, and maybe the odd rough cast. I just think it's just a scam, personally. A government scam to fucking take millions from us, and the people like myself and a lot older than me who have got, amazing skill sets, but they can't get on the sites, so they can't work. And yet we're just dabbling through stupid small jobs and a few projects here and there. Personally, I'd like to work on sites. I'd like to have site work all the time and keep me busy. I was busy, going back 10 years ago, I was constantly busy. I was working pretty much 6 days a week. Site work, domestic, going off one site to another site, 4 or 5 weeks there, 8 weeks there, 12 weeks there, a year here, and then they brought in the MVQ stuff, and then some sites won't even have you unless you got an MVQ 1, 2 and 3 or master's degree or whatever you want to call it, or if you don't have all the cards. I can understand having a health and safety certificate and passing the test, because you do need to be a bit savvy on the site, don't you think? Because you do get idiots that don't even know what a brush is. I've seen people on sites that don't know how to brush. They don't know how to do the basics of things. you know, and cutting metal with a grinder without wearing the appropriate clothing and not being conscious on who's working around them. I've seen all that, and that was in London itself, where we had Albanians, Polish, and all types of nations working in one building, and hardly anyone spoke fucking English, apart from myself and a few others. So health and safety wasn't even existing, but I had to have a fucking CSCS card just to work on that side. And once I got in the door, where's the health and safety? There's cables running everywhere, transformers everywhere, sparks flying everywhere, fucking people smoking inside and all that shit. You know, and then you'd go into the team room and there'd be no circulation, the windows would all be shut, and no one's really talking because everyone's on their phones, glued to it. So there's no conversation. You're bored shitless looking at everyone thinking, what happened? What happened to society? What happened to when you used to go into the theatre and you'd have a fucking good laugh? You'd be in there for an hour having a laugh and talking about your night out or your weekend out. Now you've got people on their phones. But anyway, that's another subject for another video. So, I want to know your thoughts. Those who disagree and why. And those who do agree with me and also why. Leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. It does help me. Anyway, do you think that was alright?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you think that was alright? Do you think I'd play as a Tom Hardy character? Someone out there keep putting comments off. There's Hardy again, Mr. Hardy. Anyway, God bless. Remember, Jesus Christ is always watching.